Like, your brain... I mean, I don't think your brain ever operates at 100%, but, like, whatever brain capacity you're supposed to be running at when you're, like, thinking, I think it drops when you're, like, 2 hours into a movie session.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah, so I think the conclusion I was coming to anyway is that, a lot of money good, infinite money still good, but not as good. I think that's the point I was making. But obviously, if you went from nothing to infinite money, you can't really complain, but yeah. I don't even know what I would do. Because then I can do anything, but then it's like, well, what's the extent of this? Like, what should I do with this? I mean, I go, obviously, do a lot of traveling, but, like, outside of that, I'm not sure. Well. We'll see how the traveling thing goes. I don't want to get fucking monkeypox. Bionicle? How many Bionicles are there? There's probably a bunch. I don't know shit about Bionicles.
Manager coming through.
I want to buy, like, really expensive Lego sets and build them.
Manager coming through.
I saw this Pac-Man one for, like 400 quid. And it was so cool. But obviously I'm not buying that. I'd buy, like, all the Lego SpongeBob sets that I didn't obtain when I was younger. Which is only, like, 2, but yeah. I think boating school's like 100 quid or something. It's like really expensive.
I'd like to wake up now. Whoa.
I typed in how many BI, like, 'cause I was gonna type in how many Bionicles are there, and the first thing that came up is how many billionaires are there, and I don't think I want to look that up. It'll make me depressed. Based off a Reddit post from 5 years ago, there's roughly 240 Bionicle sets. But it's probably outdated. You know, considering it's 5 years ago. Dude, what I especially hate about these bots now is that, like, you know why they put that little line under, like, the B and E? Is because, like, people are filtering out their messages by, like, you know, like, you can go into Twitch and, like, filter words, so you can have it so people can't say a specific string of words. So you can remove best viewers on. You know, because how many people are gonna say word for word best viewers on accident? Like, not very unlikely, right? But so they put that little line under it because then it technically is a different character, which means that it's bypassing the filter. Twitch's filter is so, like, it's like the complete opposite of sensitive. It's like if you slightly deviate at all, then it's A-okay in Twitch's book. Yeah, Trooper, I kind of have my own experience of just, like, yeah, like, ripping the boxes up or like, throwing them out because I don't think I need them when it turns out they had value. Luckily, I still have my Pokemon Soul Silver, but I don't have the box that it came with, which is really cringe. How's it going? Pietro? I think that's how it said that. Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, did you ever just, like, wish you knew when you were younger that, like, something was valuable, and then you buy, like, a dozen of it, and then you sell it? Like... Dude, like, again, like, Hot Gold and Soul Silver were, like, they were, like, 25 quid or something, like, $30, I think, like, $35, something like that on launch. And now, I think they're more expensive in America than they are in the UK, but even in the UK, they're, like... 80 pound, 90 pound. Like, that's free money, bro. Could have just, like, bought a bunch of them. And that's without the box as well. Without the box and a Pokewalker, there's still, like, 90 pound. Ruby and Sapphire are, like, 50. Emerald's, like, 70 or 80. Black and White 2 are, like, 90. XD's, like, 180. Coliseum's, like, 50. I have Coliseum, though. I got it for a good price. I got it for, like, 25 or something, bro. But, yeah. Yeah, you just don't, like... Sometimes there's pressure from your parents to throw something out because they don't understand the value of it. Or sometimes you grow, like, you feel like you need to grow up or whatever, so you throw something out. Or even just, like... Oh, like, even if it's just as simple as, why would I need a box? Like, how is Kid U supposed to know? You know? Like, you couldn't have? I mean, if you could go back in time and change it, then obviously that's different. But then again, if you were going back in time, you'd probably look for, like, winning lottery numbers or something.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now. Wait for me.
Back to sandwich driving, Keg W. Yeah, I don't have any of, like, the boxes for the Lego SpongeBob. I still have the Lego sets, but... Some of the instruction manuals I had to, like, reprint because I lost them. Very sad indeed.
So much destruction.
Mm.
A new path.
Understandable. Maybe one day you could, like, repurchase them or something, like, you know, you got some spare money or something. I don't think, like, Lego is going anywhere, so... With the right amount of money, you can buy it back. Oh, well, that's good, I guess. Why is Lego so fucking expensive, bros? I should just, like... Like, I wonder how much it actually costs them to, like, make the sets. Because I know they gotta pay for licensing, but still, like... I wonder how much, like, it costs them all in all. Packaging and everything. Licensing. The actual Lego pieces, the instructions... 20%? Really? Damn. I was expecting more than that. Because, I mean, like, have you ever seen a Star Wars set that isn't, like, so expensive they have to, like, sell a kidney? Like, and I know the Star Wars license is probably, like, really, really expensive, but, like...
It's going up. There's the edge of town.
Oh boy!
I guess that's a good and bad thing. But yeah, I like walking into the Lego shop and just seeing all the sets I'm not gonna buy. Honestly, I'm quite a fan of window shopping, but especially in the Lego shop. That's like my favorite place to window shop. Because I just see these sets and I'm like, damn, imagine building this and having it, like, in my room. Like, damn. But...
A new path. No.
yeah, I've heard the, like... I mean, I haven't been there, but I've heard the quality of life in Denmark is, like, quite good. Yeah, I think a lot of companies treat their fucking employees shittily. Like, I've heard some horror I mean, not just at Amazon, but even just other companies, like even like Crunchyroll, like, severely underpaid translators.
You sure you know how to drive?
Yeah, it's cringe.
Hey! There's an owner's manual in the glove compartment! What's it called?
The bridge is going up. There's the edge of town.
That's an extremely bizarre way of pricing stuff. It's kind of moronic. The only Lego I'm playing with is Lego Fortnite. I don't play Lego Fortnite. I have like 3 hours in Lego Fortnite probably. What's up, Tilba? Thank you for the good luck. Like, I haven't touched this since a little after it came out. Not counting all the AFKing I was doing in there for XP. Dude, it's crazy. You literally get like 5 levels or some shit like every time you fucking AFK'd there for like a few hours. Until they patched it. Congrats. How do you feel about that run? I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting you to say the run was bad, and then I was gonna say, like, Shaw runners try not to say the new PB is bad, challenge impossible, but you didn't say the run was bad, so I can't say that anymore. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a half common trend, like from, like, I feel like there's a lot of runs, like, in that game where people are like, oh yeah, it's good, but it was like 2 splits that were just like absolutely horrible. I think Shaw's the kind of game generally where, like, there's bound to be like one fucking colossal ass mistake somewhere in the run. At least, like, that's what it feels like to me anyway. Personally, my PB, I don't really remember it very well. Except I golded like 6 out of the 7 missions in Homa 2. And I lost 50 seconds in the armor truck mission, not even 2 armor truck. I didn't escape Wiggum because it was with the old escape strat. And I didn't escape him. And I literally lost like 50 seconds because I don't know what happened, bro. I don't think I did it wrong, but I mean, I don't know. So I literally lost like 50 seconds. Wins 126, Keck W. Oh yeah, I just remember this bug I had with Shaw. Dude, like, the older splitter was actually fucked up. Every time I started a new attempt, the attempt count would jump up by 2, not 1. And, like, I was never able to fix it. Oh, I thought you meant you got a fucking PB. One's 125. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you for the good luck.
This hurts me more than it hurts you, evil radio tower.
Shaw runners on their best ever pace, but then kid named Apu cutscene skip enters the room. From my personal experience, I swear, like, the Batu cutscene was, like, the easiest one to, like, choke. It wasn't even hard, but it was just, like, it was, like, the easiest to choke, I feel like.
magic happy. Hang on! We're almost there, buddy! Ta-da!
You have to.
My best pace is from June 13th. Jesus Christ. I practiced these more than normal today.
Jumper, jumper, woo!
And I fucked them up like every time I've done them.
How much of a man do I have to be?
That was an insane slam, by the way. I was like barely touching the button, so I had a really good line for the door.
That's better. Gosh. Coming through. Bring him to.
I think at this rate, by the way, I'm probably like never going back to the show. Like, probably. I think it's past my time. Like, I feel like getting a 139 doesn't mean anything anymore, and that's like all I actually wanted, so... Yeah, I don't think there's any point.
Oh. Oh boy.
I mean, how new are we talking?
Oh, no, that stuff. Macho stuff. Yummy in my tummy. Ooh, is this where they make the little umbrellas that go in drinks?
Well, I know there was, like, some out-of-bounds stuff, but I don't know if I know, like, the... Like, I don't know if they, like, switched it up at any point. I saw that, like, new Smithers strat recently because, I got recommended a Homer of Steel, Homer 1 IL, and I saw that, like, I just kind of, like, watched it in 2x speed, and I saw that he killed Smithers, like, really, really fast, and I was like, holy fuck. It was kind of insane.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corners.
Yeah, when you contemplate, like, adding something aids, I think what you have to... Actually, hold on, let me get this. That might not have worked. Okay. I guess what you have to ask yourself is, like, do you need it for the next minute barrier? And, like, how much does it save, and do you, like, need it? And how early in the run is it? And, like...
Up we go.
Like, I mean, I don't know... You know, I don't claim to be you. I don't claim to be an expert on the game. And I don't know how much that shit saves, but I would imagine that you could find other ways to improve the aunt, like just adding those out-of-bounds strats. If something is, like, really horrible and you just really don't want to implement it, like, I think the best course of action is, you know, going as far as you can without having to implement them. Sucks that it's in level 7 as well, because then it's like... If it was just, like, level... Like, if it was just, like, bot 1, then it's like, okay, I mean, that's, like, early in the runs, it's like, who gives a fuck? But, like, it's, like, really late and you might choke it anyway. Like, you might, like, be in a position where, like, you would have gone if you just, like, choked as well, like... Two minutes? Fuck, dude, that's a lot. I was expecting you to say, like, 30 seconds. Fucking 2 minutes? What the fuck? That's actually fucked up. Perhaps. Beyond that, I don't know what else there is to add, but I think, you know, just getting better movement and consistency at that point is... Like, it gets to a point where that's kind of all you can do without adding, like, horrible stuff, it sounds like. It's like, again, it's like, think about, like... Okay, like, take the world record, and then, like, remove a couple strats, and then what would the world record be without those strats? And then you think, like, okay, maybe I could, like, theoretically... Because obviously, you're not gonna have, like, as good of movement, but, like, you could theoretically... Like, it's like when people ask me, like, when should I add this, when should I add that, it's just like, well, like, 3 meter... You could just not do 3 meter skip, and you could still get a 101. Which is so... It's you're still second place by a mile. You're closer to first place than you are to third place if you get a 101, like a high 101. Now, you should be doing 3 meter way before that point, but, like, it's just to show, like, you don't need to add 3 meter when you have, like, a 115. That's really unnecessary. Same kind of thing with, like, rubber dub skip, although you need to implement that earlier, because it saves too much. But, like, if my run didn't do rubber dub skip, it'd be, like, a really, really low 104. Like, really low 104, like 104, like 03 or some shit. If that. Like, it'd be really, really low. It'd be nearly 103. What's the world record again? Isn't it like a 118 or something? Howdy, Quickman. What's going on today? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, it's so tempting to add something like that, because it's just like, oh, you just press A at the right time, but it's just like... It just takes a while to get up the... If you fuck, like, one jump up, it starts to get really... Like, you start to get really agitated, and it's hard to recover. 116. Holy fuck. Dude, I remember when Shah got 120, when 129 became a thing in Shah. Like, I know there's, like, coin routes and like, all these other strats, but, like, I don't think anybody could have ever imagined back when the world record was a 129 that it would go as low as 116, because, like, the game, the actual, like, mission structures are still, like, linear, you know? So it's, like, I don't think anybody saw a fucking 13-minute improvement coming in, like, the next, like, 4 or 5, however many years. That's insane. Then it makes me wonder, when's 115, when's 114, when's 113? Like, apparently the game never fucking dies. It's gonna keep finding stuff, and eventually sub 110 is gonna happen in, like, 5, 10 years. I don't know how, but it's somehow gonna fucking happen. So it's like, it's kind of amazing.
To get to shelter.
Yeah, recovering them is hard. It's also just, like... I mean, you can fuck them up a lot and still save time, but, like, do you really, like... want to even be in a bit... Like, I did probably add, the game, the strat too late. But I added it so late that, like, I think the most I ever lost in a run compared to, like, a perfect 3-meter is literally, like, 30 seconds when the trick saves, like, a minute. Like, I implemented it so late that I could never break even with the... Like, I'm guaranteed to save time. That's, in my opinion, what you want to actually be doing. Like, leave no scenario where it's even possible for you to, like, not save time with the trick. That's the kind of consistency you should be looking for, IMO. But yeah, again, like, I feel like strats like that, like, you can implement them early, but, like... you don't need it for, like, sub 120, you don't need it for sub 115, you don't need it for sub 110, you don't even need it for 102. Or theoretically even 101, so it's like... I mean, but again, like, I don't know when you should be implementing a strat like that, but, like... Probably, like, at least, like, sub 112 or something, probably. But, like, I don't actually know, because, like, I was already, like, the world record holder when this category was brand new, so it's hard for me to, like, know when the right time to implement stuff is. But I think the right time to implement stuff is just when you can get it consistently. Which might sound obvious, but, like, even with the tricks that have a lot of leniency, you want to even be getting those consistent. And when I say consistent, I mean, like, you can just get it, like, 5 times in a row without it taking, like, minutes and minutes to do so. You know, tricks like Monster Skip.
Avoid those next time.
If you put light in a box and then close the box, why isn't there light when it comes out? Well, there is light, you just can't see it because you're in daylight, so you can't really see the brightness.
So many choices, so little time.
Sub 140? That sounds a bit harsh, bro, to be doing these out of bounds.
Dark. Big hair.
Patrick, I think you mean air.
Well, if you're in a dark area and then lift the lid of the box, then the light's gonna be emitting light still, so it does emit light. Still in the box.
How you like me now?
This place.
Yay, dude. I like how I've fucked this up, like, literally every time I've been here today. When I did not miss it in practice.
We're men. Go for it. I
wish I actually got a good run with that example beginner run thing. I made, like, 2 major mistakes, so I didn't want to, like, use it. I wanted to make, like, no mistakes. But I got, like, a high 114 with, like, no canyon skip, none of the 2 frames, and, like, no lag. It did, box stay plank bungee. It replaced 3-meter and floating block for guess, ring, and matcha, which loses like 20 seconds or 25 seconds or something. I don't even think it did cutscene skip in NTWM. Like, it just, like, it did Cartwheel Creek. Like, obviously it was just doing, like, the complete pussy shit, and I got a 114. And then you add Rubber Dub Skip, that's like a 111. You add,
Not so fast. I get monster sick.
you remove, like, box stay plank bungee, and, like... And then you revert the 3-meter floating block route, and then you get, like, 110. Add 3-meter, 109. Like, it just adds down, it goes down quite quickly. You know, Cartwheel Creek and Monster Skip and a couple other little things, like skydive and all that. Then you got 108. Like, all the 2 frames. Now we got, like, 106. Everything I listed just then, though, wasn't, like, an exact order of when you should implement things. It was just, like, a random, like... You add this, you get this, you add this, you get this. I'll crank your wrists and break them. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Hey, this is great. You really gotta try it.
Yeah, I do need one. Maybe I'll make it, like, the BFB beta mod. Because that'll probably take up an entire stream, or at least probably take up, like, at least, like, 4 hours or something, I'd imagine.
Coming through.
What's the point in that? I think a more interesting thing to do would be to, like, look back at, like, my first ever 100% world record or something like that. It was funny when I was, because, like, I was, like, the best player at that point in the game, but I was, you know, I'd barely played 100%. I, like, on my first, not my first ever run, but I failed Rock Slide Ring, like, really late in, and I almost got world record. Then, the next PB, basically the exact same thing happened. And then, I don't think this is in Hundo, I think this is in All Tokens. But when I think when I first got All Tokens world record, I think it was when I first got it, or maybe it was, like, the second time, I literally went for a piss in Sundae 2, and I still got world record by, like, a minute. So I think that was, like, my first All Tokens world record after coming back to the game in 2020. I think I literally took a piss in Sundae 2, like, after, like, Sundae Ring or whatever, and then I still got world record by a minute. And the piss took me, like, a minute. Sha world record. Maybe one day, that sounds kind of fun. World record Sha routes are funny because, like, to less experienced players, like, what you partly pick up on is, how the fuck is he able to get this little coins and still have enough? When I get, like, way more coins than this and sometimes don't have enough. Dude, my coin route started getting so fucked that I actually had to get neighbors in Marge.
Plankton is
The Flanders, rather. I had to get Flanders coins in Marge. That's how fucked my coin route was. And I did school roof. I literally did school roof. And I still would, like, consistently not have enough coins. I even got busted, like, once. So how these fuckers can just, like, get less coins and still have more coins than me, I'll never understand, bro. I mean, I would understand if I were better at the game, but I'm not, so I don't understand. Volkan, you do... Haven't you been here since, like, 2022/2023? See, that's the thing, though. Like, I personally felt like I was doing the same stuff, and then I was getting less coins, so I had to, like, implement things like, Flanders coins. And it was just, like... Like, in Monkey C, I'd go out of my way to kill a lot of wasps. Like, that, again, I just, like, I don't comprehend it. It didn't help that, like, fucking, like, every single time I did, 6-1 and, like, whatever set the kill is, I would, like, almost always get a hit and run.
Little guy, big stink.
Although getting spare coins in Homer 2 wasn't even that bad, because obviously there's a lot of coins you could get. Thank you.
Manliness has landed.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, but both my BBBH and 3-meter jumps have just been horrible today, like, genuinely horrible. And it's costing me a lot of time. I got bad RNG again, didn't I? Okay, I played fast enough to recover, but I definitely got bad RNG. But I was still fast enough for the cycle. Twitch recaps. I don't know shit about Twitch recaps. And that's how you bring back a run.
only goofy.
I thought they just did recaps every, like, year. I thought they just did it at the end of every year.
You sure you know how to drive?
I honestly, I never checked the recaps then. TBH. I mean, I don't even use Twitch that much anyway. I stream like 1,000,000 times more than I actually like watch it. Cause like I used to binge streamers all the time, but I prefer YouTube content now, like watching it in the background while I guess I just like edited content, I guess. I mean, obviously I like streams as well, but like it's not like my primary like. Got a goob push. When you can talk to the streamer. So you mean like not like big streams with like really popular chats, basically, like not like the really fast ones, like obviously like Speed and Kaisen S chat and all that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, that chat can be exciting because, like, you know there's gonna be a reaction to everything the streamer does, which in itself can be funny. Seeing like, oh my god, like, he's about to do something funny, like, let's watch the chat reaction to this, but it's like... Yeah, I don't like, I don't actually, like, watch big streamers, yeah. Or, I mean, there's, like, a couple that I watch, but, like, even then I don't watch them very much. I much prefer, like... I prefer chats that are, like, active, but, like... slow enough to where you can still read, like, every message. Or at least, like, nearly every message. Also, this Sundae feels very fast so far. 2 goob pushes, so I mean... Yay.
Ice cream makes me dizzy.
Now the run's bad again. Yippee. Yeah, no, watching the reaction to, like, Nintendo Directs or whatever is fun, but that's, like, different.
Oh boy!
This is
To be fair, there'd be, like, no point then, but, yeah. I just don't want the trick to be BS. That's all I actually want. Like, I don't care if it's, like, actually difficult as long as it's, like, consistent. Like, after a big grind, like, you grind it a lot and then it's, like, actually consistent. But that's not the trick. It's, like, easier, like, to do it once than, like, a lot of other tricks, but then just doing it, like, 7 times is, like, absurd.
sayonara.
I almost never get 7 out of 7, like, and 6 is quite rare. Even 5's not, like, that common. My average is, like, 4, which really sucks. Because 4 doesn't really cut it anymore. Unless I have a cushion, I can only really afford to miss, like, 2 Sundae jumps. And even then, that's not, like, great or anything. That's just like, okay, the run's not dead. Three is when you're risking, like, run death. Like, if you go into Sundae 2, like, +0.
Faster, faster!
Though you can recover it with, like, a block boost, I guess, but that's obviously not ideal.
Echo! Echo!
That, my friend, is how we do things in Bikini Bottom.
Ouch!
And so...
That was pretty good. Okay. Bro is poor and has no Brexit chips. This is so sad. Anyway, what's up, Venom?
Ice cream makes me dizzy.
Road, SpongeBob, not walls.
Fuck off. Cool. Alright, not a bad start. That was a 255. That's shocking. I thought that was gonna be like a 257. That's 255 is pretty good. But like the third Sundae jump, that just seemed really mid, and I got a bounce on the first spiral skip, which loses like half a second or something. So like, damn, I might have been on pace with something even better. Well, If you subtract the amount of time it took me to grab the extra, it was like a 252 equivalent. And I hardly ever get 252, so that's why I'm surprised. I've only beaten 252 once, well, again, it was an extra equivalent. Like, I would have gotten a 250 equivalent. But yeah, to get a 252 equivalent with, like, visible mistakes, which, when originally, I would make no visible mistakes and get, like, 254s. Like, that's... Maybe I've improved on this level without realizing it. Thank you, my Lord and Savior, Wilcon 2. Wilcon, thank you for doing Brexit, it already happened. You could probably go check if you want. The answer's probably yes, but, like, you don't know for sure. True. Let me get a true. What's up, Albatex? How's it going today, bruv? On this Tomboy Tuesday? Probably like 3 to 4, yeah, probably like 4 hours, like 3 to 4 hours, somewhere around there. Oh, I don't know. Because it kind of depends on when I kill this. And also the input display is coming from America, and it's only first class. So fucking God knows how long it's gonna take to show up. And I go on vacation in like 2 weeks. So, like, ideally, I get 221, I go on vacation, I come back, the input display's here. Then I just, like, work on the video, and then it comes out, like, a couple weeks after, so, like mid to late September, but, that's probably not gonna actually happen. At the rate I'm going, I think I'll be here forever. And then there's also the PVZ video, which I want to actually pick up the pace on. I actually want to start working faster on it. Work on it more. But... because I've been really slacking lately. What was I supposed to do there? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you missed the very first Sundae jump and then get all the other 6 in a row, but, I mean, I guess I'll take it.
Ice cream makes me dizzy.
That was also a 252. Shit's fucked. I just have gotten better at this level without realizing it, because if I didn't get fucked by the gumballs, that would have been a 251, and I've never had a 251. Like, it was like I'm actually being able to make visible mistakes and still get 252s. Like, that's kind of insane. And if you want to know how good that segment is I just got, like, it's the second fastest I've ever done the segment by, like, a second. Like, shit, practically, I mean, now the run's actually pretty good. Because of the, I mean, that's the power of getting all the fucking Sundae jumps. Like, but yeah. Yeah, that, I feel like that tends to happen more often than it should.
Jumping, jumper, jumperoo! Slipping, slipping, slipping!
I don't know if anybody saw just how fucking close I was to dying just then. How insanely close I was to dying on one of the last blocks. It was like the 4th last block or something. I was so close. I only barely didn't die. Like, when the block was turning, I was still able to, touch it on its side, which sometimes gives you, like, if you touch it at the right spot, it can still give you a bounce upwards. That was so close to being disaster. Disastrous. How's it going, Omega? That's pretty cool. How'd you get on with it? Fucking hell, that was close.
I have trouble saying goodbye. Going down.
I don't know, that sounds a little sus. August? I don't know. Like, that's kind of like the middle of the two, where it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if that has a chance of being an early or a more recent model. That sounds too early to, like, risk, in my opinion. That just sounds sus.
When Mindy said deep, she wasn't kidding.
Yeah, it's fair. Glad you enjoyed it anyway.
I can see my rock from here. Oh wait, it's just a rock. Big hair.
Patrick, I think you mean air. Well, that was different. Do you have any treats?
Fish.
Sounds good. Have fun with that.
Must have been something he ate.
Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. My best possible time's looking pretty good right now. Like, this run is quite good. It probably doesn't look like it because I'm plus 19 off the best, but that's because that run was like out of this world. Yeah, no, this run is pretty good.
So many choices, so little time.
What's up, Roger? Thank you for the good luck.
Bust, smash, crates.
Like, what I consider, like being kind of more on, like, the realistic side of PB pace is if you have more than a minute, if you can play more than a minute off the best possible time and still PB. From Rock Slide 2 onwards. Like, yeah, so having, like, over a minute of leniency, basically. And, I mean, even for 221, I have a minute 10 of leniency, which is not amazing, but that is quite good. And, for a PB, it's even better. Yeah, there's a fairly big difference. I mean, structurally, they're fairly similar, but then NMG has quite a bit of backtracking to it. Howdy, Chief. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing good today. You know, just practice went well and stuff. And I mean, this is my third run that got to like NTWM, so even though they all kind of like sucked, I mean, I brought this one back, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Anyway, so, like, the biggest difference between the two, initially, is that in no pause storage, you don't need to do the BBBH slide jumps because they only save, like, 22 seconds or something. But in NMG, it's far more of an obligation because, well, the slower console you're on, the more time they saves because it also saves loads. But even on Xbox, BBBH backwards saves, like, and that's assuming, and that's compared to disco skip as well, which, like, beginners are probably not doing disco skip. But yeah, on Xbox, it saves at least, like, 40-something seconds. And then when you factor that you probably weren't gonna do disco skip anyway, then you're saving, like, a minute. And then if we're factoring that if you're playing on, like, GameCube, then now you're saving, like, a minute 20, or, like, a minute 30. So, yeah, you basically have to do BBBH slide jumps in No Major Glitches. Because it just saves way more. And after you do the slide jumps, then the route that you do then is easier. So, like, it's just worth it for how much you save and making the rest of the level a bit easier. The next big difference is that you get 40 tokens, like, in Plank, and then you continue on in Plank in no pause storage. But in No Major Glitches, you don't do that. You get 40 tokens, and then you start doing backtracking. Yeah, I have a tutorial. It's just kind of outdated, and I explain things really shittily, unfortunately. But I do have a tutorial that tells you, like, what tokens to get and, like, the general route you should be doing. Okie dokie. Yeah, I would like to remake the tutorial for that category, but no one ever plays it, so it's like... And there are so many parts of it that are so similar to the no pause storage tutorial. Actually, what I recommend that you check out, actually, is, okay, if you do the YT command, like, short for YouTube, like, if you do the YT command, like, in this chat, it'll give you my second channel. Yeah, the old channel. So, if you click on, if you click on the old channel, you'll see that the latest upload is, like, a follow-up video, where it basically tells you what parts of the no pause storage tutorial you can just yoink, instead of learning from the No Major Glitches tutorial. Because then you're getting, like, better explanations of tricks, tricks in the route, for parts that are applicable to both categories. So kind of use that as, like, a guide of, like, what levels, which tutorials you should be following for which levels. As well as, like, other, like, small miscellaneous things. But that's, like, the main objective of that guide.
Well, that was different. Patrick, I think you mean air.
Yeah. Maybe one day I should remake the No Major Glitches tutorial, but literally just, like, copy-paste parts from the no pause storage tutorial. Like, that are applicable. It'd be repetitive, but, like, who's gonna watch, like, both tutorials? Like, the way that... Like, what you're probably gonna do is that either your first category is gonna be No Major Glitches anyway, or it's gonna be no pause storage, but then, like, you kind of just... Then you probably just watch someone's route, and then you're like, oh, that's the changes I have to make to the... Because, like, a lot of the changes are just kind of, like, minor, with a couple exceptions, so you can kind of just, like...
Oh, I can see my rock from here. Oh, wait, it's just
So I could probably copy-paste a lot of segments.
dark. over! I need to...
Do you have any treats?
No fish.
Yeah, they kind of say ow a lot in this level.
Big hair!
Patrick, I think you mean... Sayonara!
Again!
Watch out!
Oh, take that, you big monster thing!
Ice cream!
I'm putting them through a lot of physical pain. It's okay though. They always smile all the fucking time, so they must not mind. They're literally always fucking smiling, bro. Doesn't matter what you do with them.
When Mindy said D, she wasn't kidding! Going down!
This is gonna be a pretty good rock slide. I don't know if it's gonna gold, but it should be close. Then again, I've said that before and I missed gold by like 3 seconds, but like this felt like very good overall. Like I expected to be like a second off the gold at most. The end of August. On the Saturday. Like I might also just take the Friday off just so I have more prep time, but I might stream on the Friday, I don't know. See, this is what I meant, right? This shit is actually so rigged. I genuinely didn't see any mistakes in that rock slide, and I played like 2.5 seconds off the gold. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Place. I hope my pineapple's still okay.
Dude, I got a 3:59 rock slide time, which is like really good as well. That's like really good. I usually get like 4 flats and 401s, but I got 3:59. I have no clue how I lost that much. Absolutely no clue. Nah, I would have noticed if it was a bad load. No, that's not, no, that didn't happen, Albatex.
Music!
I've never done unbuffered super jumps in Rock Slide 2, and I got the gold really recently, so even then I'd remember.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corners.
I got it, like, last week.
Blasting buckets off heads everywhere.
I don't watch movies, really. What I like about watching episodes is that, like, your brain is forced to have, like, a reset, because even if you have, like, some kind of autoplay on for episodes of a show, they'll still end, you know, like, the video will end, so it like, turns black, and then it, like, has to load the next video, which takes, like, a few seconds. Like, it gives you, and the plot is, like, different, like, it just, like, it forces your brain to have some kind of, like, reset. But movies, you have to, like, sit there for, like, 2, 3, God knows how many hours. Untrue. I love your name, bro. So peak. I bought the Blu-ray of Your Name. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna be ready to watch it again, but, like, when I do, it'll be, like, the bitrate will be so high. It'll be really, really nice. It'll be so peak. Yeah, this guitar challenge is so AIDS casually, but it's really funny because, like, it actually becomes one of the easier parts of the run, obviously, because, like, you literally just, like, you know, the general, like, locations of the ring, so it's not gonna trip you up unless you're not paying attention. But, like, when people learn no major glitches, like, this is one of the biggest hurdles to learning the category, like, genuinely, is just this fucking guitar challenge. One of the biggest issues with the category. But, like, as soon as you, like, know where the rings are, it's complete child's play. But, yeah. You're still bound to lose the occasional run to it once every, like, a few months or whatever when you're not paying attention, but, like, that's... I mean, I say that's rare. That happened to me a few streams ago, but that was the first time that happened in ages, so it's, like... And even then, I don't think the run was even good. I think that run was plus, so, I mean, it probably would have died eventually anyway. Yeah, I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I paid, like 12 quid for it or something on eBay. It was sealed, but obviously, you know, I wanted to watch the movie. Oh yeah, no, it's still P. I accidentally watched it in 720p and genuinely didn't know. That's how peak it is. I didn't even notice it was in 720p. On, like, some shitty, like, bitrate. I mean, I knew it was on a shitty bitrate, you get used to that, but yeah, like...
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
Blu-rays in 4K? Because I don't think they are they?
Anyone knows what this screen...
I just thought they were, like, 1080p, like, really high bitrate. I'm playing Pokemon Omega Ruby at the moment, with the EXP share off. And it's like, yeah, the game's actually hard when you turn that shit off. Like, made more of a difference than I thought it would. It actually makes a big difference. Unfortunately, one of my Pokemon has boosted XP because I traded it in, which I wish there was a way to turn that off, but... Even then, I'm still being, like, a little underleveled, and... It's quite nice. Dude, Omega Ruby and Alpha, like, I have so much nostalgia for original Ruby and Sapphire, and Emerald, obviously, but, like, at least when it comes to Ruby and Sapphire, like, dude, the remakes just, they especially if you remove the EXP shit, then, like, all the difficulty comes back, like, they are just better games. than the originals. Like, as much nostalgia as I have for them, like, the remakes just are better than, because again, you get back the difficulty by tuning off the XP shit. And, like, some Pokemon are actually usable because of the physical special split or the fairy typing or whatever, you know? New abilities. And it had, like, a lot of, like, little quality of life things, or even just, like random Pokemon that show up in the main playthrough that usually don't show up in the originals, or, like... I hate that they reverted the Emerald teams back to Ruby and Sapphire, like, that's actually AIDS, but, like, again, we're comparing it to Ruby and Sapphire, not Emerald. I think there's still something to be said about Emerald, but at least Ruby and Sapphire, there's, like, other than nostalgia, I don't really have an excuse to play them anymore. Like, I didn't realize how peak the remakes were after you remove the XP shit. 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays, which are different from regular Blu-rays. They probably wouldn't do that for an anime. But yeah, I didn't know that existed. That's interesting. Oh, I'm at, like, the Team Aqua/Magma hideout at the... You know the one where it's, like... You can't swim over to the town of the 7th gym until you've done Mount Pyre, and then you, like, invade the Aqua/Magma hideout with, like, the teleport. Like, that's where you get the Master Ball. I'm in that area with the hideout with the Master Ball. I wanted to show a picture of my team, but my Anorith hasn't evolved yet. Still a little dweeb. Still sucks. I can't believe you got Maldo at, like, level, like, 40 or 42 or some shit, bro. That's way too late, because he's not even, like, that good of a I mean, he's, like, pretty cool, I guess, but he's, like, not, like, level, like, 42, bro. Like, fucking hell, like, chill. Amazon. Bruh. I'm also playing through Black and White 1. I think I have, like, maybe 6 gym badges. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I like practically all the music in that game, yeah. I'm looking forward to that, quality of life, like, Emerald hack that one guy's made. He's the same guy who made one of the crystal quality of life hacks. He always adds a bunch of, like, post-game content, like, just makes gym leaders, like, you know, they make more sense, like, the teams make more sense, and, like, just buffs certain Pokemon or certain moves, but, like, not too much. Like, it makes everything, like, realistic, you know? I'll be up for playing that, like, when that comes out in probably, like, half a year or something. Where all the fucking enemies at, bro? Yeah, I'll do that, like, when my team's fully evolved. Also, that might have been a really fast depression combat, I'm not 100% sure. But, like, maybe this is goalpost.
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy! Stop!
No, it's not, but it was still pretty fucking good.
Wall jump ahoy! I'm feeling like more of a man already. Just roll with it, I always say. Wall jump ahoy!
What's up, fans? How's it going?
Boy, I love treasure hunting.
I'm doing good, I'd say. Thank you. I don't think that... Okay, it did work. So lame. I thought I was gonna have a fucking 220 best possible time into Knucklehead. That would've been insane. That'd have been, like, actually insane. Yeah, I mean, this is a really good run right now. I like how all my manlies are either 1s or 0s. Like my, yeah, all the digits in my manly count. Yeah, it's about to change now, fuck. Rip.
We're flying!
10163, what am I supposed to do with that? Thank you, Darkside. I can't imagine any fucking nevers could occur. I'm more worried about like missing guest gems, getting fake ringed, you know, all that shit, dying in combat. It'd be very, very cringe indeed. Yeah, you ever just like buy into an onion ring and then like you just phase through the onion ring. Hello, you absolute legends. Purple Foundation has done it again. He has managed to choke a run that's on like mid to high 221 pace. Anyway, hello Cotton, how you doing today, bruv? And thank you for the good luck.
We're out of control!
Just the fried. At least that pasta still tastes good, I guess. That was really good. You see how fucking optimal that reversing was, bro?
Ta-da!
Dude, like low, I think like low 258 Neptune entrance, that's like really fucking fast. This might be goalposts. If there is, we haven't found a way. Like, the problem is that, like, there might be ways of mitigating it, but it still occurs, and somebody just happens to get unlucky, like, and, like, they find a method that would make it, like, a 1 in 15 or a 1 in 20 instead of, like, a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 12, whatever it is currently. But then they fake ringed on, like, the 3rd time they tried it, so they're just like, oh, it doesn't work. Like, we're trying to, like, find way, like, if you're trying to find a way to mitigate, like, a luck element when the luck element could theoretically occur at any point, it's just, like, you could just get fucked results, basically. Also, no gold, I missed Nitro. Like, we've tried, like, jumping through them and, like, purposely going through the middle of them. And maybe that makes a difference, but if it does, we haven't noticed.
Oh, that felt
So I'd rather just be more aggressive and cut the corners anyway. And, like, not jump through them, because then I'm just, like, because otherwise I'm losing time. Like, if it still occurs just as often, or basically as often, then I'm losing time for no reason, so, you know. I have to lose time here, because I missed a Nitro. I don't know how much this path loses. There's probably like 2 seconds or something. Yeah, if we could make them visible, because like in theory, like what could cause fake ring is that like like when you load in, the collision's just like off sync with the rings in the first place, and there's nothing you can do at that point. That's theoretically possible, but if we were to make the triggers visible, then we'd actually know then. Still hate that meme. I think I always hate that meme.
Is that Mr. Plankton's head rolling by?
It could be something like that, but I feel like it's still possible that it's literally just like, I don't know, sometimes the game just forgets. You know, it could be as simple as that.
More food set.
Yeah. Or like, what if, maybe with some of the rings, like, what if, again, like, it's like the, off-sync collision idea, but, like, more specific. What if sometimes when you, like, when a ring loads, like, the collision is still, it won't move, but, like, the actual ring is moving. Honestly, we may never find the answer, but...
There are a lot of pictures of plankton.
Yeah, exactly. We'd have to get lucky with, like, finding a method that fixes it outright, or at least, like, very obviously improves the odds. Because, I mean, if we could even somehow decrease it to, like, decrease it to, like, but I think it's more likely that we prevent it outright compared to, like, making the chances better, but, like, still having it possible to occur. Somebody was going to, and then they just didn't, and now no one wants to. What should be like internal clock shit? If you set the time to like October 20th, 2006, you literally never fake ring. Also, you need to set it to 3 p.m. Might have to get back to you on that. Oh yeah, I should probably go over this run, by the way, real quick. The run was just straight up fucking bad until Sundae 2. Well, it was like okay going into Sundae 2, but only because I got both Dennis frames. So I was like minus like 2.5 going into Sundae 2, and then I got a 252 equivalent, a good ring, and then another 250, and then like an actual 252. Like, I played really good, and then... But yeah, I forget exactly what happened in NTWM, but I know I missed, oh yeah. The extra said no, so I had to kill myself and do it again. And I didn't even get to attempt Quick Cross. I didn't have enough speed to attempt it. And then, I got a really shitty 3-meter, shitty BBBH jumps. I got the thing where, I touched the cacti in 3K and it didn't damage me because I still had invincibility frames. I got a really slow, plank ball boost just now. That's a thing for the late game, but yeah. That's like all the notable mistakes, I think. It suck a little bit if this run PB just from the fact of like, or I got a 221, because the early game makes the run look worse than it actually is. Like, people are gonna see that mistake in NTWM and be like, oh, the run's not that good. And in SCDA. But, like, dude, Sundae 2 just revives runs. And I've made, like, one mistake since then. Like, it's kind of insane. Oh yeah, the thing happened where I got an amazing Rock Slide 2, and it was still 2.5 seconds off the gold. I even got a 3:59 time, which is like... that's what my gold got. My gold got a 3:59. But anyway... And, I got, like, kind of minimum manlies. I only touched the manlies I needed to touch, really. So, like, it wasn't even a problem of, like, accidentally picking up manlies. So I really don't know what went wrong. It'd be pretty fucking typical to see a fake ring, but to be fair, I haven't seen one in a while. I am overdue for one, but I just... the second last time I got a fake ring, it was also on, like, a really good run, and it was just so... and it had also been a while since I got a fake ring. That was an even bigger streak than this one, actually, but yeah. If the past, like, 2 out of 3 fake rings are gonna be, like, really typical, then that'll suck. But again, it's not like I shouldn't have gotten it by now, to be fair. But, yeah. I just don't want to be doing this for, like, the rest of my fucking existence. But, like... I get really sentimental to the idea of, like, not doing this again, like, ever, but... I mean, it has to stop eventually. I could, like, miss the jumps once and still be fine, but I'd prefer not to miss them at all.
how my ancestors felt.
I wish this place had something to read. Ouch! Faster, faster!
Old Purple wouldn't miss guest jumps. I don't know, I feel like he probably would. On a pace like this. Actually, no, Old Purple would be on like 231 pace and be shitting himself. And then he missed the guest jumps and be like, oh my god, this game is literally so unfair, bruv.
Oh boy!
Super fun! Saving the day! Nothing like little man type stuff. Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
Dude, I was dodging like 5 of them at that point. Like, it just, like, it was begging for me to get hit just then.
Is the room spinning or is it just me? Super fun! Saving the day! These just ooze motto. Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time. Back at ya.
That could have been better, but... Thank you, Pepper. Hope you're doing well today.
Victory!
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I think this would be like 256 or something, I'm not sure. It's always hard to tell, because this part is like slower than it looks, for some reason. Like, it's weirdly slow. Thank you for the good luck, Crow. Appreciate it. And thank you for the good luck, Obscure Mouse. Sounds nice.
Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time. Upsy daisy! Ooh, there's a chill in the air.
Jesus Christ, I had the slippery properties for like fucking way longer than I thought I was going to. I just kept walking around waiting for it to like rub off, to like turn off, so then I could like press R, and it just like wasn't like. It lasted like twice as long as I was expecting it to for some reason. Fuck, did I deflect? I don't think I deflected this guy's shots. I'll hit him a little later in, so it's not like... Just in case. Now's probably a good time. Okay.
These just ooze macho.
Where's the other guy? I don't know how that happens, like, so often, where, like, the last fogger is, like, always directly behind you, and you don't realize until you turn, like, literally all the way around. I don't know how it happens so often. This game is king of that. Dude, it happens, like, all the time. I don't know how. It happens, like, every, like, 3 combats. It's so AIDS. This is probably gonna be a really mid BBBH combat if I have to guess, but that's fine, I guess. But yeah. It'd probably be better to not get like a 221.06 or something, some people would be like, when you gonna get 220, brev? When you gonna get 220? When, like, it's clearly possible, brev. I think a 220, like, if I am capable of that, then that's definitely still like a 10 out of 10 run, like, the best I could ever possibly perform, ever. Like, at my absolute maximum output. Dude, I just guessed that ball shot. Did you see that just then? I literally guessed that shit. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of a mid BBBH. That wave 2 was not hot, bro. I lost like 3 seconds from that Faga. That's, I got, you know, sub, like, 310 is, like, fine. Like, 301 makes 309 look, like, not good. But honestly, like... Like, it is still, like, fine. 301 is, like, really... I mean, I got that one... I skipped 30... I think it was, like... 304.1 or something, and then I got it down to 301.8 or 9, so it's literally like... Yeah. You know, I always think this when I'm in one of these runs, but, like, I think this is, like, actually, essentially guaranteed 221. I think I'd have to, like, miss bridge jump twice, or, like, rub it up skip twice, or... get hit at Neptune twice. Like, I think I can make, like, as long as it's not, like, you know, dying in Weenie Ring or some shit, I can make, like, 2 big mistakes. I mean, well, I can make 1 big mistake, rather, and still get it... Well, depending on what it is, even 2 big mistakes, potentially. So this is kind of weird right now. Is this really gonna be, like, the end? Like, is this gonna be, like, my last ever Hundo run? Might be. Like I said in Gask, it always feels like it's never gonna end until, like, it actually ends, but... Like, it's so easy to just kind of latch on to, like, what you grew up with, I guess. I effectively grew up with this speed game, but, like, and the game in general, but... You have to wonder sometimes if you're mentally ready to move on to the next chapter of your life. Like, I was expecting this to go on for, like, 1 billion days, so I just kind of, like... I stopped having expectations of, like, when it was gonna be done. I don't want to let go of the game, but, like... I also don't think I want to hit Hundo Day 200. Like, I really don't. I want to do, like, YouTube content. Also, what's up, why? I feel like my sanity is pretty intact right now. Because I'm on the run. Honestly, I wasn't even playing, well, I say I wasn't playing bad today. I mean, it's a bit debatable on if I was playing bad today, but... Like, I got 3 runs to NTWM, but, like, they all sucked. Well, 2 of them sucked going in, and this one sucked out of it. Actually, I got 2 runs past NTWM, and they both sucked out of NTWM. So it's like... And this run wasn't even good until Sundae 2. So, like, an hour of the run was just, like, bad. Well, like, bad to mid.
Hey, a desert. The bottom of the sea.
You know, I've been looking at other categories, like, to see if they're worth coming back to. And, like... Dude, I checked all tokens, I could not believe how hard it would be to PB in that category, like, even still. I couldn't believe it. Like, it would take so long to PB by, like, anything. Like, I'm not coming back to all tokens. And like, so, after the, like, if I get a 221 now, like, my worst run is definitely no major glitches. Voice crack. No major glitches, and the run is still, like, pretty good. So, like, yeah, there's no point. Like, this is it right now. Like... I'm not fucking touching any percent. But yeah.
Talk about pretty rock formation,
No.
Patrick. This one's a beaut.
Even if I kill this today, by the way, I still plan on probably doing a sub goal on Sunday. Just so you know.
Did Wendy bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
I was thinking of making the next sub goal like the BFB beta mod, but I didn't have time to write it down. Like, the next, like, sub goal to hit, not the next sub goal, because I never actually made that a sub goal. Okay, I do want 10,000 attempts and no major glitches, because I'm only, like, 80-something attempts off, but, like... That's, like, 2 days of streaming. That's not, like, worth my time, you know?
When was the last time you took a bath?
It's not worth it. I think every day is too much. Maybe once every, like, few days, I don't know. Like, twice a week or something.
How was that for you?
Hopefully I never play that game again, TBH. Dude, how did I know I was gonna get it? I don't know how, but, like, I just knew I was gonna get it. Couldn't get it those other runs where they were on, like, on the cusp of dying, but I mean, I can get it on the run that's, like, nearly guaranteed the 221 thanks game. Fucking hell. Finally.
A shortcut.
I honestly did have the feeling of, like, am I gonna be so overdue for 221 that, like, when I get it, it'll be like a mid 221. That was like the, cause you know that run I got the other day, like, that run made me realize that I was even capable of such a time. But I might actually get it. And, well, again, there were parts of this run that were bad, so apparently I'm capable of low 221, but that would just be, like, insanity. Like, that would be actual insanity, bro. Yeah, like, I wake up tomorrow and someone's found, like, a fucking, like, 30-second time save in Hundo that's, like, really easy. Oh boy, I can't wait. 220 grind. As far as I'm concerned, okay, here's probably what I'll do, right? If, like, not enough gets found to come back to any of the categories by, like, I don't know, like, the end of fucking September or something, then yeah, I think it's very safe to say then, like, it's GG at that point. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going for 220, bro. Again, unless, like, something gets found, like, literally, like, fucking tomorrow or, like, soon. I said this yesterday, but me strat hunting for 10 hours is the equivalent of Sky and Latte strat hunting for 50 minutes, so there's no point. Bro, that was not a 250, fuck off. Oh, that's cool, bro. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I misread the message because of the... Wait, how come then? What's the problem? I think people would get really fucking bored after like an hour. I'd get really bored after an hour. You're half better off searching for ball storage effects instead, which is also really boring. Alright, sorry to hear that then. It literally would be slop, like... And then every time my Xbox crashes and I have to, like, reset the capture card and we have to wait, like, 2 minutes for the gameplay to come back, like... I'm not doing that, bro, fuck no. Fuck that. I'd rather wait until ZMU has, like, good emulation, and then I can just, like, do it on ZMU. Which is in, like, 10 years. But, yeah. Bro, people gonna be like, bruv, this was like a perfect weenie, but I still lost like 6 seconds. Time for a 221 1x. You think little of me? I said this earlier in the stream, like, cause I only realized earlier in the stream, but, like, the nitro that I said last night was, like, slow. I'm pretty sure it's actually fast because I forgot to factor, like, actually using the nitro. And Nitro should save more than half a second with the use, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So now I really have no idea how I lost that time. Because grabbing the Nitro should have saved me time, so I really don't know now. I mean, like, half a second of it makes, like, sense, because, like, I know where that came from at the beginning, but other than that, I really don't know. I am 6'7". I hate when the Nitro does that. It's unoptimal. He's about as real as the Alaskan bullworm from the SpongeBob episode.
Oh boy!
The one that, like, ate that guy's ass. If Weenie Out of Bounds just randomly started, like, being free as fuck and saved the maximum, like, 7 to 8 seconds every single time, I don't even think that'd be enough for me to go back to no pole storage. Maybe no major glitches, but probably not no pole storage. Again, like, NMG's, like, technically cusping, like, a tiny bit, but, like, honestly, the run is still pretty good. I don't think it's worth going back to NMG. I think it would take, like, a few weeks, Steve. You, like, just PB by, like, 2 seconds. I don't think it's worth it. Like, I definitely can PB. If I just, like, force myself to do block boost, like, yeah, then I could definitely, but like, it's just not, like, it's not worth it. Howdy, Rubber and Azzle. Thank you for the good luck. I should probably compare against PB now. Yeah, the only couple around here should be a couple of lottery tickets, and then you win, and then, yeah. Surreal. Welcome back, and thank you. I'm not particularly nervous, it's more of like, I can't believe this is, like, actually happening. Like... Again, it just feels like it's never gonna happen. Until you're on, like, the run. I'd have to get hit in Neptune, like, twice, and even then, depending... Like, if I get hit, like, not that late into the cycle, then, like, I'll like... Genuinely, right? I could get hit as late as possible into the cycle twice in a row and I'd still PB. Like, I wouldn't get a 221 at that point, but I'd still PB. Like, that's the kind of fucking pace this is right now. I just can't believe it. It just sucks that NTWM and SCDA 1 were just, like, so bad. So the rest of this run has been great. Alright, give me my 6 seconds of time loss for literally no reason, Weenie 2. I'm ready for it. Throw it at me.
Plankton. Dodge, SpongeBob, dodge! I command you to kill him! That's it, SpongeBob! You got him with that one! Dodge, SpongeBob, dodge! Kill SpongeBob!
I'm low-key a little surprised that worked.
Shops are too righteous!
Up to daisy.
Destroy SpongeBob! That's it, SpongeBob! You got him with that one!
But not heavy.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. I go all the time in the world and I'm still nervous. I wasn't nervous and then I entered the split and now I'm nervous.
I command you to kill him! Kill SpongeBob! Well done, my loyal minions! Stop that! You're
My name is Georgia Cleaner.
Tasty. I'm not feeling like being a pet right now. Is the room spinning or is it just me?
destroy SpongeBob!
Fuck. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck.
Kill him! Kill him, you idiot! Idiot? No. Idiot.
What the fuck? I can't believe it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do.
Eugene Krabs.
It's actually fucking over. I actually...
That's why pencils have erasers. And now to thank the brave...
Fuck.
I've conquered all the chippies. I'm never gonna
can't
stop.
believe
Chips and peas and gravy. I've had the fucking lot.
Can't believe
Pepperoni
this,
pizza and chicken vindaloo.
dude. I feel lightheaded.
I'm a big fat bastard.
Fuck.
Cause I love my fucking food. LA, LA, LA. LA, LA, LA.
Dude, my head's like throbbing for some reason.
And as the sun sets over the island paradise above the
Can't believe it.
we must stop and wonder how long.
Why am I so nervous? Dude, I literally had it in the bag. Like, look how much cushion I had.
And get
Okay, the Neptune was like mid because a lot of my lates were quite like I was skipping cutscenes quite slow on accident, but like I can't fucking. Is this the last time I'm ever gonna see this fucking cutscene? It might be. Hunk. Fuck. Oh, I forgot to compare the PB. There you go. There's my PB. Dude, it's actually over. I don't think it's worth going back to no major glitches. I think it's actually over. Fuck, dude. I should probably tweet this, right? I feel like I should. I can barely type. Fuck. Dude, I haven't tweeted in like over a year. Oh my god. I genuinely can't believe it. It sucks that I didn't get a 3x some of best, but obviously that's just like very minor nitpicking. Sorry for the burp, bros. Oh, hold on, how do I tweet again? I forgot. Ah, there it is. There's the button. I need to say something that's truly inspiring. What is this, day 140, right? I don't know if I want to say the word, like, killing every category. It might come off as, like... I do feel like I killed, like, every category, but, like...
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Like, the only category I didn't kill is, like, any percent, but, like, because I didn't touch it, but I feel like I killed, like, the next minute barrier is not possible in, like, any of the categories currently. So it's like, I feel like I've effectively killed them. I don't even know what the fucking you say. After killing every category in 2023, I focused all my attention to 100%, yeah, to 100%. I focused all my attention to 100. Does that sound grammatically correct? I focused all my attention to 100%. I think that sounds correct.
Grab him by its udders.
Well, I don't know how else to word this guy, but yeah.
Oh, yes, Daddy!
Ah, fucking hell, I forgot that was an alert. Anyway. Dude, I can't remember the last time I heard. I don't really mind using the word killing. I don't think, like... I'm gonna get censored on Twitter, am I? I doubt it.
These guys creep me out.
It's too quiet. I guess before you can tell me that.
Okay, does this sound good, right? After killing every category in 2023, I fully focused on 100% to kill the category endgame. It took 8 months and 140 streams, but I did it. I think I can finally put the game to rest. Does that sound good? And then that sounds good. I'm still gonna make the no pause storage tutorial, by the way, but yeah, I think what I said there is good. Dude, I can't believe I've been doing this since fucking December. And keep in mind, right, like, the goal... The goal was, like, mid-222, I think, if I recall correctly. Then... Oh, no, I think... No, it was 222. Then, like, low 222. Then high... And then 221. And then I didn't even get high 221. I got... And I will say, if I got, like, a 10 out of 10 run, I probably could, like, barely get 220, but obviously that's not actually realistically possible, so... Anyway, 140 days is so long, by the way, that if you had a minute, like... If you had a minute per day, that would be, like, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, that'd be... Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, I did the math wrong, didn't I? Wait, did I do the math wrong? Oh, yeah, no, that'd be an hour 40. Wait, no, that wouldn't be... Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, no. That's 220. That's 220 days. So, like, the number of, like, days almost surpassed, like, the number of minutes in this category. Almost. Anyway. Yeah. I guess I make the post. And then obviously I'll do. Well, I keep saying post, dude. I'm like so like X-pilled. I keep saying post instead of tweet. Anyway, if you could all please support me. I know I like never tweet, but like if you could please support me, that'd be very appreciated. I should go over the run, by the way, and then I'll go over like the donations and stuff. I think someone did dab, so that and I think I don't know which button it was. So let me just do that. Okay, so the run was, like, fine, you know, just, like, you know, it's kind of cruising along, this is not as bad as it looks, the run was, like, fine. Dude, I don't know why, dude, my slide jumps were terrible, I got perfect guess jumps, like, both times, but my BBBH in 3 meters were terrible today. But anyway, yeah, my BBBH slide jumps in my 3 meters were terrible, but yeah, the run's, like, completely fine. And then a bunch of shit happened in NTWM, and, like, the run, and then I missed quick crit. You know, the run's looking kind of bad at this point, but it's not, like, you know, like, atrocious. And then, like, and then I got a really bad 3 meter. Dude, I almost got a bad cycle in, like, I almost got bad, I got bad RNG, so but I barely made the fast cycle. But yeah, like, the run's not looking that good, but I got Dennis 1 frames, but then I missed Sundae jump, and it's like, dude, this run is not looking good right now. But, like, then this happened. I matched my ILPB both times, and my ring was good. Like, I missed gold by, like, a second. Like, fucking, if that. Like, it was really good. So now the run's, like, good. It's not amazing, but it's, like, good. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's pretty good. And then, like, my plank was great. This was great. This was great. This was great. This was not that good, but it was just kind of mid. It wasn't that bad. It was, like, fine. This is really good. I mean, this is fantastic. This is really good, this is mid, this is pretty good, and this is, like, fine, and this is fine. Like, how many D tier splits are in the run? It's basically just, like, it's probably, like, I don't know, like, this is probably, like, a C tier split, and then this is, like C tier as well. Like, I don't think there's any D tier splits in the fucking run. I don't think there's a single one. I don't think there's any. Everybody's my tweets in the server. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, fucking hell. Yeah, Cardin, it's because, like, my PB, like, my old PB was nutty at the beginning. Like, this is a bit of the opposite, like... But, like, I don't normally like runs where, like, it just kind of, like... sucks at the beginning, because then that's what most people will see, but, like, I think it's fine, because, like, the run was honestly not bad going into NTWM, so it's, like... Anyway, there's your burp. I saw a bunch of honks. Let me fucking honk. Dude, I can't believe it's over, dude. Like, what the fuck? What do I do now? Like, what do I do? I don't even know. Well, I think there's only one thing to do right now, at least. Let's take one last stroll through sandwich driving. There were a bunch of honks, so let me just... I think there were like 5, so like... Oh yeah, there were donations as well. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, hold on, let me look at the donations, actually. Sorry, I should have gone to that sooner. Reba, thank you for the 250 bits. Oh, Sky, thank you for the Prime subscription for 32 months. Reba, thank you for the 250 bits. Chief, thank you for the T1 gifted. Sky, thank you for the 221 bits. Pepper, thank you for the 10 bits. And Quickman, thank you for the 94 bits. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to, like... Again, you just don't expect it to, like, actually happen. Oh, it wasn't a dab, it was blow a kiss, fuck. Dude, it sucks as well that I filled out, like, more than half the gold sheet. But won't be able to finish it. Like, I'm still gonna highlight that Gask, but, like, yeah, it sucks. Dude, could you imagine being able to, like, upload to YouTube, like, a 2:19 segmented run? That'd be so cool. Yeah, so how far did I play off the sub? I played, can I math right now? A minute 46 off the, do you want to know how good a minute 46 is, right? You know how I said that it's not worth going back to old tokens? That's like a minute 50 off the sum of best. This run is longer and harder and has more stuff. And I said that run is like so crazy good it's not worth going back to, and this run is better. Although that does go to show though, like, I guess like skill-wise I kind of got a 221 and like equivalent in some other categories. Like my no post storage run is still really good, but yeah. But yeah, I still want to do a sub goal on Sunday. But yeah. Fuck block boost, bro. I should probably check my no major glitches splits, like, just in case, but, like, nah. Like, I don't think it's happening. It also sucks as well that I didn't get my, I think it was... What was I going for? I think I was going for, like, a 209 or a 210 in the ILs. I think it was, like, a 209. And I was going for a 239 sandwich driving. 101, which is possible, but like you need to play like perfect and get ultimate. And yeah. But again, you just have to... I fucking failed. Fuck you, bro. But yeah, you just gotta put the controller down at some point, bro. Dude, I was right though. I was actually so right. I knew when I finally bought the input display that I'd kill the game. I knew it. I was right. I was actually right. I said it would happen. I said before it could arrive, I'd kill the game. I was right. Again, I'm gonna use it for the tutorial, but I was right. That's why I didn't want to buy it in the first place. Bro, you know how much that shit... Dude, that shit costs, like £16 import charges, bro. And it, like, keep in mind, it weighs less than my fucking phone, probably. Like, bruh. But yeah, Hello, this is Purple from the future. I just wanted to talk for a sec because I somehow forgot to say all of the stuff, like, in the actual stream. So, a bit of backstory, right? I got into speedrunning technically back in, like, 2012, I think. And I would do a tiny bit of speedrunning here and there, but I didn't really start taking it actually kind of seriously until 2015. But 2016 was when I was really getting into it, and in about August or September 2016, I got into movie and battle. I played movie for a bit, then moved to battle for a while, then I went back to movie in October 2017. The PAL version of battle was, like, extremely disadvantageous. I think it's fine now, but back then, like, the sponge glide that we were doing, like, practically didn't work on the PAL version. So I just went back to movie, but then I just kept going and going and going, and I got world record in July 2018. And I just couldn't believe it at the time, you know? Like, when you get into it, you just don't think that you'll ever have a chance of getting a world record. I remember when BBBH Backwards got found, and then Chris, like, destroyed the world record. And then me and Tedious were in a call, and we both said to each other, like, yeah, we are never catching up to Chris, we are never getting world record. But then my sum of best was matching world record, and then I was, you know, theoretically capable of getting world record if I had a perfect run, and then it just kept going like that until I actually got world record. And then I felt like my time was too good, so I just went back to battle. But then at the beginning of 2019, I got, like, tendonitis. I got pretty bad, like, hand pain and stuff. And then I finally got back into speedrunning at the end of 2019. If you're wondering how I fixed my hand pain, go look up the mind-body prescription. But yeah, a lot got found in movie, and, you know, I just wanted to improve my time. But then Mindy Skip was discovered, and that just completely changed everything. It was found by complete accident, and it took, like, 5 miracles for it to get discovered. And then the movie and battle community came together to try and figure out, like, what made it work, because at first we didn't know how it worked. Like, we was struggling to just replicate the trick in the first place. But after a couple days, it was fully figured out, and it just changed everything. 2020 was definitely the game's golden age. And I obviously already really cared about the game anyway, but, like, Mindy Skip really made me just completely fall in love with it. And I just kept playing, like, nearly every category, just grinding them down, and then more stuff would get found, and more stuff would get found, and more stuff would get found. And that's amazing to me. The game is quite linear. Like, we don't have that many routing options in the grand scheme of things. And there's some tech in battle that movie doesn't really have, or if we do, then it's not useful. We have VMS, but it's not useful. We don't have Hans Disable, we don't have cruise boosting. But yeah, I took a couple breaks. Like, I stopped playing for a while, starting from, I think, November 2021. But then it came back in July 2022, and then Rubber Dub Skip got found. And at first, that trick was like the worst thing ever, but, you know, we got it down eventually. And the amazing thing about that trick is that it wasn't even found by someone in this community. It was found by someone, I believe, in the Heavy Iron modding community. But yeah, we just kept finding stuff, and I had no intentions of stopping. But we haven't really found much in a long time. So the plan was to just, you know, cycle through every category, kill every category. Then by the time I did that, more stuff would get found, and then I could just keep doing that over and over again. But that didn't happen this time. I purposely decided to play 100% last. 100% is the longest and hardest category, so I thought it would just be interesting to kind of go out with a bang. Though I got a lot better at 100% over the past, like, several months. Like, I've been going at this category since, I think, either November or December 2023. And I kept going until August 2024, because a few things got found for sure, but it was just, I just couldn't get a good run. Or I'd get these insane paces that made me realize that I was more capable than the goal I was initially going for. My final goal was supposed to be 221, but I was really worried about getting a high 221 because I was like, oh, well, you know, what if it's not good enough? Around a week before this run, I got a 222.17, and that run was on low 221 pace. But yeah, luckily I don't even need to think about it. Like, mid 221 is still absolutely amazing. The run might not look that great at first because, you know, I messed up in NTWM, but there are a lot of streams that you, the YouTube viewer, are not going to see where just everything goes wrong at every corner. Sundae jump is one of the worst tricks in the game, and we gotta do it 7 times. It's really feel-based, and it either just kind of works or it doesn't. On average, I get it like 3 or 4 times. Luckily, in this run, I got it 6 times, but yeah. But yeah, that was the goal, basically. Just get a really good hundo run, and then just stop playing the game. This grind took 140 streams, and I didn't stream for the exact same amount of time every time, or I would, like, you know, do something else towards the end of the stream instead. But I estimate that this grind took me 700 hours, and it also took me 6,200 attempts. I have a Plants vs. Zombies retrospective in the works, and it's almost finished. I plan to just kind of transition to making, like, video essays, essentially. I've had a good ride with this game, but honestly, with how linear it is, and, you know, just not much getting found, you know, it's not like it's ever gonna be, like, permanently dead, but at the same time, like, I feel like I need to move on to bigger and better things rather than just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for like a year until a bunch of strats get found, and then I come back to the game again. I really still want to play the game. I want to try and find excuses to keep playing the game, but at the very least, my serious speedrunning competitive career, like, ends this month. And it really sucks too, because, you know, this has been part of my life for, well, half of it. Not this game specifically, but technically speedrunning in general. I never wanted to stop, but I mean, your hands can't keep up forever anyway. I'd have to stop at like 35 regardless. Speedrunning is really addicting. I mean, when you get really sentimental, you forget about those moments where like you don't get past NTWM for like 2 or 3 streams in a row, or like those random game crashes or fake rings or whatever. I could just continue to speedrun other games, you know, put thousands of hours into them like I have into this game, but I just don't want to. It'll never feel as accomplishing or as satisfying as it has with this game. I've tried quite a number of runs, and like, this is the run for me, you know? In a way, I feel like I've already peaked in my speedrunning career, I guess. And if I were to continue it, well, I already know my best days are over. So I think it's just best to throw in the towel and take on my secondary passion, which has always been YouTube content. I didn't really have time to do YouTube content because I was playing this game for like 35 hours a week or something, and I procrastinate a lot and I generally have pretty low energy. But now I think it's actually time to properly get into it. I'm gonna miss this game, and who knows what could get found in, you know, 5-10 years. Will the game officially get ported to PC and then we just start using loadless timing? Will the OG Xbox emulator Zemu like actually be good and then we can allow it for runs? Will we have a good actual use for VMS? Will we find guitar early and just like significantly shorten a couple categories? Will we find a way to like instantly kill Neptune? Honestly, who knows? And I hope one day there is somebody out there who grinds this game as much as I have. We've had a couple runners pretty dedicated to the game, but yeah, I want to see somebody just like absolutely dominate like every category. But yeah, it's really sad to let go. I don't want to let go, but yeah, I just have to let go. Thank you to everybody who has supported me over the years, whether you still watch me or not. Anyway, thank you for watching this run, and if all goes according to plan, if you want to know what I'm up to these days whenever you're watching this, go type in Plants vs. Zombies retrospective or something, you'll probably find the channel. I still haven't decided if it's going to be on this channel or a different channel, like that video. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Goodbye.